Hello, everyone. My name is Diego, and I want to talk to y'all about TurboTax. Filing your taxes can be intimidating, costly, and time consuming. Well, TurboTax has the possibility to make filing your taxes much easier. Possible Solutions is TurboTax. When you file online at turbotax.com, you are able to do them when the time is convenient to you. The software is very user friendly, and the time it takes can be very minimal. And most important, it is a free service. They have available upgrades to different types of packages depending on your filing status. All of your tax returns are securely stored online and available anytime you need them. This is a demonstration of how that first web page on TurboTax would look like. Let me take you there now. This is that first page, free guaranteed, zero for federal tax, for state tax, $0 to file. So we're going to click here on this little orange tab. It asks the question, already have a TurboTax online account? I do, but for the risk for this, we'll just say no. So these are just some questions it asks, so it helps identify which type of tax filing status you need to do. There's a lot of different scenarios you can choose if you want to maximize your deductions and credits, if you've made a lot of charitable donations, if you're paying off student loans, if you're self-employed. That's why I stress that this TurboTax is really for everyone, because there's scenarios for everybody. They really don't leave anybody out. So for this, let's say I work, so I received a W-2, and let's say I'm a college student and I don't own a home and I paid rent, and I'm already paying off some student loans. So down here, when you scroll down, this deluxe, the most popular one, this is what they recommend based on what I've chosen here. You see, as you choose more and more and you kind of make it more specific, it recommends a different kind of product. So let's go back to our main one. Because even let's just say if I just had the W-2 and I paid the rent, it recommends the free edition. So let's go back to I'm paying off student loans. So this is what it recommends. Just because this is what it recommends, that doesn't mean that's what you have to take. So let's still say we want to do the file for zero. And this is where you would register. This is where you'd enter that. I'm already registered, so it kind of pops up my own. But that's where you'd enter your email, a username, your password, and all that good stuff. So this is kind of a demonstration of my personal info summary. On the left-hand side under my info, that's where all this information came from. Each tab kind of pops up another part of the process. This is an example of why another reason I really like TurboTax, it makes it very easy to look for something on your W-2s. For me, I'm not an accountant. I'm not good with taxes. I've never done this before than the last year, but I was able to do this because of the simplicity of it. On here, it clearly tells you where to look. This info helps us pick the easiest way to add your W-2 to your return. In box B, that's where you're entering your employer EIN number. I have no idea what an EIN number is, but because of TurboTax and because of the instructions, I knew exactly where to look for it. So after that, after you enter all your information here on the side, you enter your personal info, your federal tax information, your state income or your state information. You review and you file your tax. So it says great news, and it gives you the amount you plan to receive for your tax return. On here, it can show, it gives you different ways to, if you ended up getting one that wasn't free, there's the different payment methods. And another thing I really, really liked about it is you could actually choose that it takes the money out of your tax return. So even if you don't have any money, you could still file your taxes, and it takes that $40 or the $20 out of your tax return, so you can still end up getting your taxes filed. Overall, why you should use TurboTax, it is a great, great service. It's super quick to use. It's relatively fast as long as you have basic computer knowledge. It tells you directly where to look on your W-2, on your I-9 forms. The flexibility of it is great. You can choose to do it early in the morning. You can choose to do it in the middle of the day. You can choose to do it in the middle of the night, whenever it is convenient for you. And it's very, very easy to use. Thank you all for listening.